welcome back to the channel. In this video I am going to show you how to validate an HTML form using JavaScript. Make sure to watch the video till the end because I will be covering every possible validation a form can have, be it name, email address, phone number, radio button, select option, or Sig Box. And I will show you how to use name attribute as well as ID attribute for the validation. So before we start the video, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. In the last video I have shown you how to create a HTML form. I will be using that form only for the validation purpose. If you haven't seen the video yet, please go ahead and check the video. I will give you the link in the description below. So before we go to the validation, let me edit the form a little bit. In the hobbies Sig Box here, let's give an ID attribute. ID equal to, let's say, hobby. And this ID should be same with all the Sig Box. Okay, just copy and paste it. Now let's put now in select tag, let's put another option here. Option, say select as state, and put a value. Let's take value as this one, select as state. You can take value anything you want. I'm gonna take this value, select as state. Now let's give this form a name. Okay, name, say my form. Okay, method will be post, and we will need an event attribute here. On submit equal to return validate function. So basically what is happening here is, whenever you click on the submit button, the on submit event attribute will automatically trigger this function, the validate function. Now let's go to the validation part. Script, Now we have to call the function. So function validate so here I will be using two JavaScript method, one for name attribute and other for ID attribute. First of all, I'm gonna show you how to use name attribute. Okay, so let's take a variable name, say first equal to document dot forms. Here you have to put the form name, and my form name is my form. Then you have to put here the field name. So first field name is f name. Here this is the first field name, so we have to put this first field name here in this method, then dot value. So this line creates a variable name first which holds the value of this first field. So for the rest just for the rest of the input field, copy this and paste it. I'm gonna copy this, copy, paste. Now I have to change this variable name last and this field name. Our second field name is L name. Okay, copy here and then paste it here. Then third is date, copy this, then paste it here and also change the variable name, date. Then email, change the variable name and here put the field name, email. And now for the Sig Box, I'm gonna use ID method. So let's give a variable name, say hobby, equal to document dot get element by ID, and field name will be this one. Field name, sorry, field ID will be hobby. So now I have created the variable name. Now I'm gonna try to validate the first field. So here, if first, first, this one, this variable first equal to empty, then given alert message, alert, enter the name, then return false. So this return false prevent the submission of the form if a particular entry is empty. So let's save and let's check the validation is correct or not. Okay, reload, then press submit. This is the alert message. Okay, now I will check if the entered value is character or digits. As we know that in name you cannot enter digits. So for this, to check if not is NaN first, here is NaN function will check if the value is character or digits. Is NaN means is not a number, that means character. So here not is not a number first, that means it will check that if the value is digits or character. Here, then if the value is digits, then it will show a alert message. Say name should be in character, then return false and save. reload, click submit, enter the name because the field is empty. Now let's put number here, 1 2 3 4, then click submit. The alert message showing that name should be in character. Okay, the validation for the first name is correct. Now for the second field, the validation is same as the first one. So let's copy this, um, then paste here. We have to change this variable name. For the last name, we take the variable, already declared the variable as last. So here we have to put last. Save. Now for the date of birth, same as this one. If the date of birth is empty, then it will show a alert message. Okay, here let me just change the variable name. Date, enter date, save. Let's check now. Okay, enter the check-in name. Now for the date, as the date is empty, date field is empty, so it is showing the alert message enter date. Now let's validate the email address. For email validation, let's create another variable. Say var cat equal to email dot index of @. This email is the variable name email we already created, and this index of will check this index of will search for this index of will search if the email contains or not. Then create another variable var dot equal to email dot last index of dot. This will search for the dot at the end of the email ID. Now if at greater than 1 or dot at less than 1 or dot less than at plus 2 or dot plus 2 greater than equal email dot length. So here at less than 1 tells that at least one character should be there before at the rate. Then dot less than at plus 2 this tells that at least one character should be there between at the rate and dot. And the last one dot plus 2 tells that there should be at least one character after dot. Okay, so let's create an alert. Not a valid email, then return false. Save. Now let's check. First name, okay, here if we put SD then it will show not a valid email, okay, because there is no at the rate, no dot. Okay, now let's put at the rate here, then submit. It's not a valid email address because you have in email address you should have a at the rate and a dot. So after at the rate let's put a s then dot. Now if we submit, the validation is okay. Now let's validate phone number. So for phone number, first we have to check if the field is empty or not. So if phone equal to empty, then alert enter phone number. Then return false. So we have checked if the field is empty or not. Now we have to check if the entered value is digit or character. In phone number, the entire value should be in digit. Okay, so if is NaN phone, then alert phone number should be in digit. That means this function will check if the phone number is character or digit. Is NaN means character. If the phone number is character, then it will display an alert message, phone number should be in digit. So return false. Let's check. Submit, enter the phone number because the field is empty. Now let's put character here. Then if we click submit, the alert showing that phone number should be in digit. Okay, now we know that phone number should be at least 10 digits. Okay, here in India the phone number is 10 digit number. So for that we have to check the length. So if phone dot length is not equal to 10, then show an alert message must be 10 digit number. Return false. This phone dot length is not phone dot length not equal to 10 will check if the entered value, if the length of the entered value is less than 10 or greater than 10, then this will show this alert message. Alert message must be 10 digit number. Okay, so let's check. let's say 1 2 3, submit. Must be 10-digit number. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now no, this is not 10-digit number, it's 9-digit number. So here let's put 0, then submit. Okay, here I mistyped the length. It should be LENGTH. Okay, then save. Now let's check. Okay, email ID. Now phone number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0, then submit. Okay, the validation is correct for phone number. Now let's validate for the radio button, that means the gender. So if none of the radio button is clicked, that means empty. This is empty. So this is like the this is like the validation where we check if the field is empty or not. So this is simple. Say if gender equal to empty, then alert selected gender. Return false. Save. Now let's check. Submit. Selected gender, because we haven't select any radio button yet. Okay, select male, then submit. The validation is perfectly working. Now for address, this is also also same as the gender. If address equal to empty, then alert enter an address. Return false. Sorry. Now let's check. Okay, sorry. Now let's check if the address validation is correct or not. Date of birth, email address, phone number, mail, then submit. So there is an alert message, enter address, because we haven't entered any value in the address field, so the validation is correct. Okay, now we have to validate the select option. If state is equal to empty means there is no value, but uh, if we see the first option, the value is select as state. This is not empty, there is a value here, so we have to put this value here, state equal to select as state, then alert select state, return false. Here the alert message is showing that select a state, because here if we select a state here, Manipur, then there will be no alert message because we have selected a state here. Now we have to validate the Sig Box. So if not hobby dot checked then alert select a hobby. Then return false. So what is happening here, if this line will check if any checkbox of the hobby field is selected or not. If not, then it will show an alert message. So now let's test this. Submit. Here the alert message is select a hobby because we haven't selected any of this hobby, any of this checkbox. So this is the complete validation of a form using JavaScript. If you like the video, then give a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, then click the subscribe button and press the bell icon for more updates. Thank you.